everyone, and welcome back to Art with Miss Choate. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you're new to my channel, what we do here is we make art out of the simple things we have around us. And for today, what was requested was to learn how to write in a graffiti style lettering. So we're actually going to go through the alphabet and we're going to do the letters. I'm going to teach you kind of if you want to style it this way or this way, some different options you have. Now, this can be done in pencil, color pencil, markers, crayons, literally anything. So it doesn't matter what supplies you have. So go grab whatever you want to make your marks with. I recommend doing it in pencil first, and then you can add color if you like. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. So for our graffiti letters, we want to start with sticks. So I'm going to do the word art. So you can do any. I'm doing it all caps. And we're going to add an outline. Now you should be doing this in pencil because we will be erasing the middle, or you can color over it. So now we can add some interesting flair to our letters, arrows, things like that. Have them run into each other. And like I said, you could either do this in pencil and erase that stick figure that you have inside, or you can color it in like I'm going to do. So now that I have my graffiti letters, I can go ahead and I'm going to color that section in. So that's one simple way that you can kind of create your own style, your own font, is just by giving yourself that outline and then adding on whatever serif you want. A serif is that how we hooked. It's like this is sans serif and this is serif. So sans is without, serif is with that little hook. So I'm adding like a type of serif onto my letters. Now, obviously, the more you do this, you're going to start to create your own style. Maybe even create your own alphabet font. That would be the goal, not just to copy and have somebody else's font. So once I finish this letter, there we go. That's one option of it easy where we're adding an outline. Another way would be to be doing bubbles instead. So we'll do the art again. And it's very important, you're giving yourself space in between those. You're being careful, you're not just scribbling it fast. And now we're going to add a bubble shape around it. So no hard lines like up there. And it's okay if they run into each other. Very soft. Now you can go ahead and erase, or just like I did before, you can color it in. And I can just soften those edges of my stick letters when I'm coloring it in. Now this is a nice easy trick if you don't want to have to sit down and do the whole alphabet. And we can clean up this circle. Same thing here, we could clean that up into a circle. There we go, much better. And then you can also add steps like outlining this whole thing. Remember to keep the soft lines. If you're doing like a bubble letter, you could go ahead and do that again. And you could color one of those in. It's all about adding detail. And if you make a mistake like I just did there, you clean it up. There we go. Now, another way to do that same kind of bubble letter effect is to write out your word again. So I'm going to write out art. Remember, take your time even writing the base of your word. And we're going to put the bubbles around each stick. So it's going to be an oval around each one. Now remember, you can add flair onto this by, you could extend that R, that hook down. Same thing over here, you could extend that A. That's adding your own kind of texture to it. Then you can go through and you could erase, or like we did before, coloring them in. So that's another way to do that bubble letter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and color that in. Now I did lose the white inside the center of that A. So I could either hit it with another color to maybe a black, darker color so I could still see that. Or if I had some white out, could put a dash there. Or some white paint. That's why it is good to start doing this in pencil. So you can see that went actually a little faster than that way. So I forgot to hit the record button, but here we have the start of the alphabet. What we're doing is we are doing rectangular shapes. Sometimes we're putting a curve in some of them, and we're adding a serif, meaning we're coming out. And then you can color it in. Or if you did it in pencil, you could just erase where they overlap. Or you could embrace the idea of seeing that rectangle. That's up to you. I'll go ahead and I'll do a few more letters since it didn't record to show you just how easy it can be to do it this way. This might be my favorite way to come up with the graffiti style. And again, this is there to say just broadly graffiti style lettering is so broad because every artist has their own, basically their own version of the alphabet, the way that they write it. And the more you do it, the more you're gonna start, just like any other calligraphy, you're gonna start to have your own style, your own format. So you can see as I'm coloring this in how nicely those letters look. So let's go on to the next one. Do the letter I. And it's up to you, like if you want, if they're all caps or they're all lowercase or you kind of mix them up, that's up to you. So real simple. And there is our J. So I hope you had fun learning how to do graffiti letters with me. Hopefully one of these 4 styles works for you, or you can take that style and turn it into your own. That's really my goal here, is that you guys take your own style out of what I'm teaching. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, let me know how well it went for you. What do you want to know in the future? Because this was done because somebody asked for it. So just let me know what you'd like to see in future videos. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.